So we're recording, so we're keeping that in. This is our fucking breakdown of Pat's Wombo combo. Pat, I'll obviously let you explain what we're doing here, but so Pat again just got top 8 at the Wisconsin Regional over the weekend, so that was November. What was the date on it?
29th.
The 29th Regional, so again, he got 8th place out of a few hundred people or however it broke down, so this is the Wombo combo that again he was dropping on everyone all day. Well, again, there'll be a few different lines here, but again, he's the expert, not me, so I'll let him take it from here.
So the first one that I'm going to show you guys, this is like the suboptimal version when you open up Parallel Exceed, where you have to normal summon and you don't have like the free summon, so Marshmallow or Engage or something like that. So you start off with every normal Yummy combo. So I'm using 3 extra just blank cards to kind of show you what this really does. But you'll normal summon, let's say, Cups of Yummy. We were gonna add your Yummy Surprise to hand. I'll keep the hand down here to kind of just show you what we're looking at.
As I say, your cutoff's not till right here, so you're good.
Perfect. You'll go ahead and link that off into your Snatchy. Snatchy is going to get you your, this is so weird doing it upside down. You'll do your Mignon. So I will say, preface, if you want to chain block right here, since you have the Yummy Snatchy, you can do the Parallel Exceed here now. I don't recommend it just because you're kind of putting a lot of, here it is right here, right now.
Kind of showing your...
Exactly, you're showing your hands way too early. There are so many times during this combo that you are going to have down arrows or an arrow open that Parallel Exceed is going to be in play. So be patient. Let them think you're playing pure Yummy. So you'll go Mignon. Mignon will summon your Cupsy again. You'll sync throw into your Cupsy. Cupsy is going to add you 2 more monsters. So we're going to add the Marshmallow. And let's grab Cookie. And then you discard 1 card. Discard a beautiful random card. So then from here, you can activate your Marshmallow effect. You can then special summon the Cups of Yummy. Now, because you normal summon, this is where Link Krill becomes so freaking cool. You can link this away, specifically go into Link Haribo. You're still able to synchro summon, but that keeps that other Snatchy alive. Go into your Lollipop. Lollipop is going to now. Lollipop is going to summon into these 2 right here. From here, synchro.
For everyone running off camera, we got a goat match going on over here, and Reese just got self-destruct buttons and had to read the card. So
and then synchro into.
It all started after
studio down.
Here. So now you've got your Herald established. You've got a Cups of Yummy Way live. From here now you've got your 2 other cards. These are still the 2 that we're just thinking about using. So now you can go into Shaman effect. Shaman's gonna put your 1 Lollipop back. It's gonna summon itself. Activate the Yummy Surprise. Resummon the Lollipop Yummy. Banish this. Send this to grave. And now you summon your Cross Sheep. So here's your spare arrow. Now you got the protection. You can activate Parallel Exceed in hand, summon itself, summons another copy, overlay, make the Banshee. From here, you might have seen this a few times. Now you're adding Banshee to hand. Now this is why this line is so important, and Shaman becomes important because from here, you've already committed your normal summon because you didn't have that free auto start. So now you can activate the effect, put this back into the extra deck, summon itself. This will add your Corridor. And now you're thinking, okay, well, I got to get the Corridor on the field. No. Link these 2 away. into, in this exact situation, your Lizardos effect, banish itself, draw another card, activate Corridor, put the Lizardos back into the extra deck, summon itself, tribute itself off, and summon your Thunder Dragon Colossus. Now at this point you can activate your cross sheep. It's now pointing at both a synchro and a fusion. So you can resummon one of your monsters. My personal favorite is usually like Cupsy. Really just any of the level 1s on the field, because that's gonna get your Link Karibo live. The reason why that's happening now is you can reset the your Yummy Way. This is minimal, like, you know, obviously no interactions from your opponent, but once you're doing this play, once they start making a play, you can tribute off the Herald to negate. If they don't have an interaction on there, you can chain the Link Karibo in graveyard to tribute off your Cupsy, which is going to summon Link Karibo to the arrow, resolve the chain backwards. The summon is good. Negate happens, new chain, cross sheep is going to activate. It's still pointing at a fusion monster, so it will resummon the Herald. Now, if you haven't used your Miracle Raven, so some of you probably screaming, oh, you can add this. Yes, that's how you can chain block these things. You can go chain link 1, chain link 2. So if there's any additional adding or drawing of Miracle Raven or wherever, you can do this. So now you have another card in your hand. Why that's so important is if you bounce this back and then resummon in the same turn, you're able to draw 2, discard 1. You don't care that you drop the Miracle Raven. So it's just, you get +2 out of that.
Right.
That's where the Miracle Raven's true value comes in, but it does have that board breaking presence. But that is just a basic, straightforward, normal summon a card with Parallel Exceed, and you end up on a
Was there anyone
dumb
else
yummy
at the
one.
regional that you saw that was on this, or anyone
No.
else doing this around you? So this was just absolute, like, the dirt.
This was absolute mayhem, and you can go into so much interaction the more you have. So like the fact that there's just 3 cards
You got a
unused.
Bellatrol and an Ash or something just waiting.
You could have Called By, you could have Cross Eye, you could have Ash Blossom. The amount of times I had Ash Blossom for Fua or Called By for Fua or something to just stop them from doing the interactions, or other infinite impermanences. Even Droll, like you can play around Droll for the longest time on this, is kind of nuts. The other fun fact is, and it does come up pretty often, is you've got all of the level 2s are tuners. You can just jump ahead with Flag and make Herald if you just need to cut it short and you're under like a hand trap. So there's the fact that it's level works out.
It's a
Really
very versatile combo too. Like, you can do a lot with it.
Exactly, and if you open up, you know, a free summon, so Marshmallow or Engage, something of that sort, or even Miracle
Were you
Raven.
nibbed it all day?
No.
I was gonna say,
I got through Niv every time. Like I either got to Herald before they could get to the point, or we're just able to play around it.
Nice.
And got lucky. Obviously, there's always luck in in this game. But yeah, if you open up any of the starters without having to use your normal summon, this is even more gas. Just because, like, even if you are nibbed, then you still have your normal summon, and you make these generic Link 2s that can then set off the Parallel Exceed, and now you still make Escados or Colossus right underneath the nib.
Fair enough. Is there any other lines you want to throw in tandem with that, or is that like, would you say like that's the main?
So this is the Parallel Exceed one. So like the other one that I see a lot more often is when you have, let's say you get Yummy locked. So what that means is you don't see any of your sub engine at all. You have no way of accessing it. You still have a way of putting up the Colossus cross sheep combo. So apologies, I will do this the best I can. So upside down. So let's say this is all in the deck. You're gonna open up multiple, let's say multiple Yummy cards. And you've got, 2 other cards. Everything else is in the deck. This is the beautiful part about this deck. So you can go Here, we'll do one that's really fun. We'll do, since I kind of want to show. So let's say we have, we'll just go
Nice 4-card combo.
massive. So all this really is just a non-normal summon and having one extra yummy card. So this is a type of hand you'll see a lot of where you don't get a lot of hand traps and you're just like, okay, I've got yummy gas, and most yummy end boards are gonna finish it with like your Herald, a Synchro, and like Herald and Snatchy and a Monster and Surprise set. And like that's kind of the board that they're anticipating when you just keep pumping more yummies from your hand. So in this situation, you can go into engage, obviously grab the drones. We'll just skip the whole big part of drones here. So of summoning the token multiple times. So this turns into the Cupsy Yummy Way. That's going to get you 2 more monsters. So in this aspect, I don't have the Lolly. And I'll grab a second. I usually grab like another cookie just to get it into rotation. And then we'll pitch the cookie. So from here, you are looking at pure gas. You'll special summon. That effect will kick off, adding you the surprise again. Link this one off and away into your Snatchy. Snatchy is going to get you, once again, the field spell. That's going to resummon itself out from the field spell. Activate the Marshmallow. Synchro these 2 into Lollipo. Lollipo is going to now summon the discarded one. So you got just a field of bogus. I personally will always use Cupsy for this type of line because I want to use Cupsy multiple times to get into the extra deck. So you are going into the standard Shaman here, Synchro again into your Herald. So that's part 1 is done. Part 2, you'll now activate the Shaman again. This is going to put your Cupsy Yummy Way back into the extra deck. And with here, you will Synchro into new 4, go into Cupid. Cupid will turn itself into a level 1 or a level 7. So you will, for this version, always a level 1. So it's just a level 1 tuner monster. Shaman gets banished. You still have a level 2. You can special summon a cookie, Synchro these 2 off, back into the Cupsy Yummy Way. Just because it's a generic level 2, you just want to remake it. This effect triggers, you'll burn your opponent for 200 life points, and then it adds a monster with exactly 600. So you will end up adding the Corridor to your hand. So there's your bridge into getting a big part. From here, you will link both of these 2 away into your cross sheep. I tend to put this over here for this type of line because you have so much gas still in the tank. You'll activate the Corridor effect, putting Shaman right back into the extra deck. Tribute that off. Make the Thunder Dragon. That effect will trigger, resummoning Cupsy Yummy Way. You can now special summon Lollipo, activate Surprise, which is going to get Marshmallow. Marshmallow will re-add the Surprise, and then link this off into your second Yummy Snatchy. And then set card. Your entire board now is Colossus, no searching, reaction if need be, Omni Negate. If you Omni Negate, you contribute, immediately declare the Synchro, Synchro these 2 off, summon a monster out, that will then trigger, brings back the Herald, and you have another Synchro on the field for interaction.
No searching, double Omni Negate, and then only interaction with the Yummy engine as it stands.
Yep.
Plus, if you have anything in hand.
You should have 1 to 2 cards in hand. It just depends on how many yummy cards you had. Sure. But that's your bridge into if you see no Parallel Exceed, no Nemesis, and you don't hard open the Corridor, you can technically, with a monster mash of yummy cards, get to corridor.
Definitely a line to know because you find yourself doing it frequently.
I did this line very, very often, and I always got the look of what is he doing? He got rid of both of his Lollipop Yumiway and his Cupsy Yumiway for a cross sheep, and then down comes the Colossus, and Cupsy Yumiway comes back in defense mode, and they're going, oh,
Damn.
there it is, it's back.
Nice. Well, this is a beautiful symphony that you've constructed here. So
Yeah.
appreciate you giving a breakdown. Obviously, everyone can hop on board the Degenerate Express and do this to your locals or regionals moving forward. But again, the strategy clearly worked because it took that's right, top 8 at the regionals. So congratulations, Pat.
Appreciate it.
Again, love the insight on the.
There's a reason they started calling it War Crime Yummy at the end of the day, and yeah, it kind of is War Crime.
So good shit, man.
Appreciate it.